What's going on, guys? It's your boy David J back at it again with another video. Good game, good tips for my fellas out there dating. With that being said, today we're going to be talking about dating in the workplace. Should you date in the workplace? And everything that comes along with dating in the workplace. So with that being said, let's get to it. Okay, so you've been at work. You be working McDonald's, fast food restaurants, corporate jobs, office jobs, dentist office, wherever. There's going to be women there. Most of the time, it's going to be women there. So this is something that it's not like it's just gonna go away. You know what I'm saying? So being in a workplace, I mean, especially where there's men and women, there's obviously gonna be some type of attraction from somebody. Just being around a girl. And, a girl being around a man, there's going to be this curiosity, whether they're in relationships, they're married, or, they're single. You know what I'm saying? There's just, that's just that man and woman thing, just being around each other. But you can't forget, this is a place, this is work. This is a place where you're earning your money. You know what I'm saying? This is a place where you're trying to build your future. You don't want to jeopardize everything that you built, all the school and the schooling that you've had, the training that you've had. You don't want to jeopardize that, just for a girl that's very, very attractive at your job. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get it. I've been in positions where I've worked places where girls are, they're throwing it at me. They're making it very obvious that they're attracted to me. You know what I'm saying? And I've given in, I've done it, but I also learned that you have to be very strategic on how you have these type of relationships or friendships or whatever you want to call it at the workplace. I'm not saying that it's impossible, but what I am saying is if you're not the type of person that can really handle pressure, that's very that's quick on your feet. That knows how to get out of certain situations, then I definitely wouldn't recommend you, dating or, sleeping around or, just messing around with any of your coworkers. You know what I'm saying? Because let's just say if, you end up getting this job and like, you really need this job. This is this is bringing in, this is income. This is bringing in money that you didn't have before. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, why would you jeopardize a paycheck just to have sex? You don't know how many times I've seen people, coworkers, guys that I've worked with, they might have started messing around with one of the girls at the job and everything. And they're fresh on the job. They've been there for maybe a couple months, few months, and they started messing with the girls on the job. And, they really create a hostile environment for themselves because, it always goes bad most of the time. If you're not the type of, if you're, I'm not going to say it's not impossible, that it's impossible, but if you're not the type of guy that knows how to juggle women or, knows how to be very strategic, knows how to get out of certain situations, then you're really going to just create a hostile environment for yourself. Everything's going to end. What has a beginning has an end, especially at the workplace, because most of the time it's this fantasy that we've, most of us had at a younger age where, we've heard, family members, friends, older people, talk about, oh, they messed around with so-and-so at the job and this person at the job. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you need to be realistic. If you're not the type of person, especially if you're in a relationship and you call yourself trying to be a player, and you're known for getting caught, everybody knows you get caught, and you want to start messing around with girls at the job, it's like, well, if you're known for getting caught, outside of work, what do you think is going to happen at work? You might get caught times 10. You know what I'm saying? Like, do not you don't want to jeopardize your paycheck. You don't want to jeopardize your future, something that you worked so hard for. I don't care if you are working at McDonald's, it's still an income. Why? Don't jeopardize your income for 15, 20, 30 minutes of pleasure. You know what I'm saying? That makes no sense. There's so many girls out here, that that you don't work with, that you can get, that you can have relationships with. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you're just like, okay, whatever, David, I don't care, I'm still going to mess with girls, whoop, like, how do I go about that? Okay, well, like I said, you gotta be strategic, but, from my experiences, it's like, I've gotten lucky. I have been in situations where, I was talking to a couple girls or whatever the case, and I had a couple girls at the job, But it's really just being honest. You have to be honest. You have to be open, and you have to be real. Like you need to let them know, like, I'm not looking for a relationship. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm dealing with a couple people right now. I mean, obviously we're attracted to each other, and, we can have fun, but at the same time, we have to be professional. While we're at work, we need to be professional. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care how emotional you get, how upset you get. If you get upset with me, talk to me outside of work. We can handle that outside of work. So, and I think that's a lot of mistakes that a lot of guys, make, is that they don't really establish everything from the beginning. Like, that's very important. You need to establish everything from the beginning. You guys both need to put your cards out, because you don't want to jeopardize your job, and she doesn't want to jeopardize her job. But more so, it's going to be more so with you, because if you're dealing with a girl who's crazy, you can get to situations where, she can say you've done certain things to her, or, she can make up lies about whatever, and that's one of the biggest reasons why I say just avoid all that together. Just avoid all of that stuff. But you just really establish everything from the beginning. You need to, I would say, try to do research on this person, and when I say do research, I don't mean you have to just ask everybody about this person, but this person might have social media. Go look at their page, go see what type of person this, see who this person is. Try to get as much information as possible, because most of the time people show you who they are. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, if this person's crazy, there's probably signs that this person can be crazy, whether it's on social media or something. They always show you who they are, and if you choose to ignore that, then that's on you. So just to recap, I'm not saying it's impossible, but I'm saying I wouldn't recommend it unless you are advanced, unless you already know how to handle pressure. You're very seasoned at this, but just don't jeopardize your paycheck, don't jeopardize your future for a little bit of pleasure. There's so many girls out there. You need to have discipline. Having discipline, and then it could be a situation where I'm not saying you can't be friendly with everybody. Like, yeah, you can exchange information, have their numbers and stuff like that. Keep it on you can even flirt. Keep it on a basic flirting level. Because if you end up leaving that job, going somewhere else, or she end up leaving that job and going somewhere else, then you never know. Then you can go ahead and holler at her and talk to her, but just not while you guys are coworkers, not while you guys are working together. You have to be very seasoned. Trust me. Like, this is not something that you can play with. You really can ruin yourself. You can ruin your reputation. Just by following your little head and not your big head. It's just sit back and think. No, I know they're attractive. I know they have a nice body, and I know they're just throwing it at you. But just think of how many other people that they're throwing it at, that they have thrown it at, and just think about that. Just take a step back and really think. Just apply game. You need to develop discipline. You know what I'm saying? And you'll be all right. You'll be all right. So with that being said, I want to thank you guys for watching my video. Leave me a like, a comment. Subscribe to your boy's channel if you enjoy this video. I got 19 other videos. Well, actually, I got 20 other videos on my channel. And with that being said, I'll see you guys later, man. It's your boy David J. I'm out. Peace.